Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always stopping by. If you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, abeg. Waiting you were about to watch could shock you. What is actually going on in Finland? The Finland government versus Simon Ekpa and Nigerian government. Okay guys, let's go there. I will be right back. Thank you.
In this video, we shall be discussing one of the biggest news coming out from the country of the USA, which happens to be the most powerful nation of the world. As we speak, the president of the USA and the president of Donald Trump has officially recognized the USB Liberation Army. Yes, this came as a shocker because nobody was actually expecting the president of the USA to recognize the USB Liberation Army. So the question here is, how did it happen? Well, in this video, we shall be discussing and exposing every single thing that has happened behind the scenes and how Mr. Simon presented the USB Liberation Army to the desk of the president of the most powerful nation of the world. In this video, we shall be breaking down every single thing that has happened step by step for you to see and understand. Well, it all kicked off on the 25th of September of 2023, where individuals from the Nigerian army invaded the southeastern region of Nigeria, and a lot of individuals were unalived on that particular day and time. This did not sit well with the Prime Minister of the USB in the person of Mr. Simon, and he made strides to protect the USB region. Show right now on your screen is a tweet coming from Simon in that particular day where he states, "I will personally write to the American embassy. None of you will leave Nigeria." This particular tweet was made in reference to the individuals who came to the southeastern region of Nigeria and unalived series of her indigents and citizens. Yes, this did not sit well with Mr. Simon, and he had to write to the American embassy explaining in detail what has happened in September of that particular year and time. Well, moving on swiftly. 2 months later, Mr. Simon came out to make a tweet that gave us more clarity and gave us a leadway. Show right now on your screen is this tweet released on the 21st of October of 2023, where it states, "The USB Republic government has officially unveiled the USB Liberation Army and the USB Resistance Fighters today during the USB Self-Referendum Convention held in Helsinki, Finland." So as you can see, due to the series of unrest in the southeastern region of Nigeria, Mr. Simon, with the help and aid of top individuals residing in the USA, created the USB Liberation Army, which became a force, which became a fundamental force against any form of terrorism coming out from Nigeria. Yes, and this was released, like I said, on the 21st of October of 2023. Yes, but then Joe Biden, the former president of the USA, was the president of the USA at that point in time. Yes, Joe Biden was the president. And based on official reports we've received, we noticed that Joe Biden did not support the USB in any way, shape, or form. Joe Biden did not support Mr. Simon in creating this USB Liberation Army. Yes, Mr. Simon received 100% support coming from the camp of Mr. Trump. Yes, well, share right now on your screen is a tweet released on the 22nd of January of 2024, where it states, "I was among the very first international politicians as the Prime Minister of the USB Republic government in exile to endorse Donald Trump, and it will go in the stamp of history." And this particular feat was recorded by Wikipedia. As you can see, Mr. Simon openly showed support for Mr. Trump, and interestingly, Trump received and saw the support coming from Simon, and that particular feat was recorded in Wikipedia. This is something you can actually go out and verify or also fact check for yourself. Well, interestingly, around the 6th of November of 2024, Mr. Donald Trump was officially announced as the winner of the elections held in the USA, and this guy subsequently was sworn in as the president of the most powerful nation of the world. Yes, but something interesting happened that we all need to pay attention to. Something that has definitely changed the trajectory of the USB movement. Yes, a man known as Mike Johnson, who happens to be a speaker in the USA, a very close friend to the president of that country, a very, very close ally to that man. This man known as Mike Johnson happens to be a core supporter of the USB movement. Showing right now on your screen is the day and time that the USB charter was presented to him last year. Yes, he was present. He attended a convention held basically for the USB movement, and Mike Johnson came in attendance, and he was officially presented or handed the charter, which he magnificently received. Yes. Well, just in case you don't believe me, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen where it states Speaker Mike Johnson of the U.S. House of Representatives has been involved in significant actions regarding the USB Charter. Now, when you scroll down to the highlighted part of this documentation, it states engagement with Congress. Following the initial presentation, there were further engagements where the USB Charter was discussed with other members of Congress, emphasizing the importance of international support for the USB cause. Yes, just in case you don't understand, the moment Mike Johnson received the charter from an individual representing the USB government, Mike Johnson took this charter and he presented it to other members of the USA Congress. Yes, just in case you don't understand what I'm saying, this charter was presented to Mike Johnson, as you can see in this photograph showing right now on your screen. And Mike Johnson took that said USB charter and he presented it to other members in the Congress. And interestingly, that charter was approved or recognized by all the individuals in that US Congress. So what I'm showing right now on your screen is a full breakdown, a detailed breakdown of the US Congress. It states the United States Congress is composed of two chambers, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Here's a breakdown of its membership. And when you take a look at the highlighted part of your screen, you will notice that the House has about 100 senators. Yes, this simply means that over 100 senators in the USA saw the USB Charter and it was approved and stamped into full recognition. Yes, and just in case you don't know, the USB Charter had the creation of the USB Liberation Army. That is to say, the document, or better still, the charter Mike Johnson took from an individual representing the USB and presented to the US Congress. That charter or that document had the creation of the USB Liberation Army, which was signed and recognized. Yes, this came as a shocker because nobody was expecting the most powerful nation of the world to officially recognize the USB Liberation Army and other armed forces domiciled under that particular body. Yes, this is a massive one. And as we speak, we have about 8 countries of the world who, as of 2025, has recognized the army of the USB. Well, showing right now on your screen are 7 of this country, with USA inclusive, where we have Gabon, Haiti, we have Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, Zambia, France, and of course, Israel. And now, as of 2025, April 22nd to be precise, we have the USA as a country which have now officially recognized the army coming from the USB. Yes, this is a massive one, and this is a big accomplishment being fulfilled by the government representing the USB. Yes, moving on swiftly. In our previous video, a video released yesterday, we made mention of the fact that Mr. Simon has been granted a tentative bail from the Päijät-Häme District Court, situated or located in Finland. Yes, as we speak, Mr. Simon has received full bail from Finland, and in the subsequent day, him and his lawyer will follow up with the detailed and sign every other document and meet all the requirements needed to be granted a full bail. Yes, this came as a shocker because we weren't expecting this to happen. Just in case you don't know, Mr. Simon has dropped his previous lawyer, a man known as Ika Kopra, who served as his lawyer from November of 2024 up until April of 2025. Yes, Mr. Simon has dropped him, and a new lawyer, a new attorney has picked up his case. Yes, a man known as Carl Gumerez picked up the case of Mr. Simon, and he is the individual responsible for pushing the bail and meeting the bail conditions of Mr. Simon. Yes, and the Finnish courts, the Finnish authorities came out to make a very, very interesting declaration that nobody saw coming. Yes, as we speak, the Päijät-Häme District Court, together with the National Bureau of Investigation, the Finnish police and the Finnish security apparatus, has changed the date of Mr. Simon's trial. Yes, we all know that Simon was supposed to face the Finnish jury by May, which is next month, but as we speak, a new date has been scheduled. And in our previous video, we've showcased and we exposed the new date. Mr. Simon will face the court of law and face full trial. Anyways, if you want to find out full info about this new date and how Mr. Simon has been granted bail by the Päijät-Häme District Court, yeah, we have a video on this channel that will showcase and disclose every single thing that you need to know and understand at this point in time. And that video is showing right now on your screen. So click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this particular video, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.